my beauties, hello my loves, marhaba habibti. Time to do some fortnightly favorites. As I promised you on Tuesday, I will ramble about life and all that kind of good stuff near the end. So I'll do all my products that I've been loving, and then for those of you that care, I will leave an update at the end, and for those of you that don't, we can talk about makeup, and that is all good. And yeah, again, the reason I love this space can be whatever it needs to be for whoever it needs to be at whatever given time. That made sense, right? Okay, sure. Let's start with eyes and then move around. Sure, let's do that. On my eyes today, and what I have been loving to use, because like I said in yesterday's Get Ready With Me, these guys make it seem like I'm going to blind you with all these lights. The foil shadows of Makeup Geek. So these 5 that I'm using, I have these 2 on my eyes today, and I had these 3 from the Get Ready With Me tomorrow. What am I looking at? Oh look, that is another video I just filmed. Anyways, I will link yesterday's Get Ready With Me, and this one is in French and will go up next week. But I've been really loving the Makeup Geek foiled eyeshadows, because it makes it seem like you've made an effort, when in reality you can just blend 1 or 2 of the colors quickly on your eyes, and it looks, you know, pulled together, all that kind of good stuff. When I haven't been wearing those, I've been wearing this combo, which is the Benefit Creaseless, I think it's the cream shadow, in my 2 cents. I used this as a base again in yesterday's video. It's a really beautiful coppery color. I really like it. And then if I'm not using the Makeup Geek shadows, I will set it with Half Baked or Easy Baked by Urban Decay. So it's this really beautiful kind of golden color. I just really enjoy it, and I've been loving rocking that combo on my eyes. In terms of base, I've actually switched it up. So you guys know that, like, I usually go for those dense, fluffy brushes when I do my foundation. Be it the Marc Jacobs one, or the Real Techniques one, or the It Cosmetics one. I've switched it up. I've been using the Stippling brush, and people have told me for years and years that you could use a Stippling brush for foundation, and I'm like, but I like full coverage. What am I going to do with this? Surprisingly, like the face that I have today, which is full coverage to me, I did with this. I've just been finding that it's been looking cakey, my foundation, and I don't know what's going on, but when I use it with this guy and really take my time to buff it in, I've really been loving it. So if you've been having trouble with your foundation caking up on you, give the Stippling brush a try. The ones by Real Techniques are affordable, but a bunch of different people do it. So yeah, I've been loving this guy. I used it today, which is why it's sturdy, but been loving to use that. And then I depotted, I did tiny little bit left of my Illamasqua Skin Base. That's what's in here. And I've been using this foundation. This foundation just has a way of always making me happier. So I've been using this guy and really enjoying it, which also, awesome stuff. And then on my cheeks, I've been loving Luminoso. Always when I wear it, you guys comment and tell me how great it looks, and it makes me love it even more. So it's this really beautiful peachy golden. It does not swatch as beautifully as it looks on the cheeks, but it's just a really gorgeous, like, I like peachy blushes, but this has just something in it that brings luminosity and brightness and life to the face. So I've really been enjoying that. And then the other thing I've been loving on my cheeks, it's in limited edition packaging, but they have it, I'm pretty sure, as part of the permanent collection, or at least they re-promote it quite a few times. It's the MAC bronzing powder in refined golden. I'm pretty sure it's part of the permanent range. I'm sure they brought it out. Remember, guys, you remember the tie-dye collection they recently brought out? They brought it back out with that collection, but I feel like it's normal packaging. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure. Anyways, refined golden, which is technically a bronzer, but I've really been enjoying using it as a blush, because it is quite orange, and I'm not really a fan of orangey bronzers, but I like kind of warm orangey blushes. So I've got a bunch of BECCA that are kind of in this family, and I've really been enjoying using it as a blush. So there's that one, and then a couple lip products to talk to you guys about. The first is my Chanel 99 in Pirate. I had this on in all of the hauls that I filmed last week, like the Sephora hauls, the miscellaneous hauls, the Cult Beauty haul. It's the first lipstick I ever bought, so it always has a really nostalgic sentiment when I put it on. But you guys are always so sweet with your kind words when I wear it as well. So I've been wearing this to give myself some added strength and power, and it's making me happy. The Second one is the one that's on my lips right now. It's Bao Bao Wan. Lavender Jade. I think I just filmed another video, that Kate Somerville one. And I was like, just the Bao Bao Wan lipstick. It's the Bao Bao Wan Lavender Jade. We went on a quest for this one. Noelle hunted it down for me. I'll link Noelle's channel down below. I keep catching myself. I'll tell you more about the back in a second. But yeah, it's this color right here. Temptalia has some good dupes always, and so this one I know is hard to find, so it's definitely worth a look on her website to see if she has any good dupes for this, because I know there will be dupes, but it's a good color. If you have it, pull out and wear it. And then the third one is Talk That Talk. It was also as part of a limited edition Rihanna collection. MAC's Night Moth lip pencil is very similar, but it's basically this color on my lips, and I just feel kind of invincible when I wear it, and I've needed to recently. So, yeah, that's that one. And that's all the makeup goodies. So, if all the life rambles are not important, thank you for hanging out. Let me know what you guys have been loving over the past 2 weeks. Let's share those great recommendations down below. But if you have been curious and you want to hang tight, we can get into that now. Okay, so I started getting really bad migraines in July. I don't even know how to start the story. This just feels really random. In July, really bad migraines. And I kind of attributed it to being away from home in a place with really high humidity. I was in Lebanon at the time, working on my dissertation. Like, everything was stress, and just everything seemed like, you know, it was environmental factors that were causing it. So I kind of ignored it. And then I got home and the pain sort of subsided, and I was like, okay, I must be fine. I'll be okay. Some background on me: I do not like doctors. I do not like pills. Like, I don't like taking medicine, not pills. Like, you know what I mean? I'll be texting her, I'll be like, dude, I have a headache. And she's like, well, you take some Tylenol already, woman. It has to get bad before I'll take a Tylenol. Anyways, I don't know what it is. That's who I am. Anyways, I went to the optometrist, not last Thursday, the Thursday before. And I was telling her, you know, I always tell her if there was migraines, then I might as well check. And she took a picture and she's like, ooh. I was like, what? Turns out my optic nerves were swollen, which I thought was bad enough, but your optic nerves are swollen because of something happening in your brain, because your optic nerves are tied to your brain. So I'm going to try to get as much of this out as possible, but I've been getting really stressed and anxious and sad about it, and this is a place where I like come to rally and be positive. So I'll try to share as much as possible, but if we don't get the whole story, it's because I'm tired, and you can tell it changes the mood. Anyways, so long story kind of short, I have been in and out of hospital rooms. Like, the specialists I have to go see are people called neurologists and neuroophthalmologists, and they're all at the hospital. Things got bad last week and I spent the whole day at a hospital in an emergency room. It was not fun. I have small veins, so like even something as routine as putting an IV in, which they had to do. I have a giant welt on my arm from where they unsuccessfully tried a few times and then got in and a vein burst, and like it was not fun. So the three things that could be causing what's happening in my eyes are a tumor, a blood clot, or something they call increased pressure in the brain. For some reason, the fluid that's noshing around here, the pressure just builds up, and that pushes on your optic nerves, which is not good. And if it's that, which it's highly probable that it's that, I just need to take some medication that will help it calm down. But the problem is that it's a diagnosis of elimination, so they have to eliminate the other two things. Knock on wood, I cannot express how grateful enough I am that they were able to get me in for a CT scan and it's not a brain tumor, which, can we just have a moment for that? That was good news, and I haven't been able to like celebrate that because of all the chaos that's going on around me. I go in for an MRI tomorrow, which is actually yesterday, because I'm pre-filming this, to make sure that it's not a blood clot, which would be good. But I also had to undergo, so if you're queasy, you might not want to listen, a lumbar puncture, which is the same thing as a spinal tap. I'm not going to get into details, but needless to say, my back hurts. It was not successful, so all the poking and prodding hurt, and they didn't get what they needed, so we have to redo it. She hit a nerve in my leg, so my leg went numb for some time, and now my leg is kind of going numb on and off. It's been a fun time, you guys. It's been a fun time. I'm so incredibly grateful. I have to remind myself. Points of positivity, right? I'm grateful for the love and support of my friends and family. The love and support you guys give me, like all of that, you have no idea how much it means, especially now more than ever. I'm incredibly grateful that I'm not working full time, and so I have flexibility to take care of my health. And I'm so grateful that it could have been so much worse. You know, like my perspective on how good my situation is, I think, has not faltered. That doesn't mean that I don't have days where I feel completely defeated and overwhelmed and scared and worried, and I'm like, can you just tell me already? I don't want to spend another day at the hospital. But yeah, you guys want to talk about real and being honest and open and no holds barred? Here we are. I wanted to share it with you guys just in case I'm hunched over like today, in case my videos aren't up as scheduled, in case you notice a change in my mood. But more than anything, I just, as a reminder, like, take care of yourselves. Take care of your health above all else. Nothing in the world will make up for it. Get your eyes checked every year. If it hadn't been for my optometrist, I may not have caught this in time. So make sure you put your health as a priority. And yeah, yes, all that. There's probably more I want to share, but as I have updates, I will. There's other stuff going on, you know, in conjunction with this, but that's kind of enough. My back hurts, my eyes are kind of getting tired, and emotionally I'm kind of done. So thank you guys for listening. If you listened and you made it to the end of this video, thank you for your ongoing love and support. I will keep you guys posted. If praying is something you do, please send that my way. Otherwise, if you could send any positive energy, prayers, good karma, love, any of that kind of stuff is so much appreciated. And know that anytime you send it, I'm sending it right back at you. And yeah, I think that's it. I love you guys tons and tons. Thank you for being here. Thank you for giving me this outlet. I will talk to you soon. And remember, remember that even if you're in the emergency room, life is still too short not to wear awesome kick-ass and not boring lipstick. I will talk to you guys soon. Have an awesome weekend. Bye, guys.